Jules again, back with another unboxing video of a Nendoroid. A very special Nendoroid because they're all very special. I seem to say that a lot. Anyway, let's get right to it. It's Ariel! Ariel Nendoroid. Got this in the mail while I was on holiday. I was actually in Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, and China for a month. And while I was away, this got delivered, so I'm not actually sure when it came. It could have been any time at all, because I got it delivered to work and it was just sitting there when I got back to work. Anyway, to the figure. So much like the Belle and Rapunzel figures that I unboxed earlier this year, this is also a little chibi version of Ariel from Disney's The Little Mermaid. A funny thing, when I was ordering this, I didn't know that it would come in such a small box, because the other boxes, I've got the Belle one right here. Let me just get that. For Belle and Rapunzel, they're both about this size, and as you can see, I'll go back a little. As you can see, this is slightly smaller. It doesn't really, it's hard to kind of translate that on screen, but yes, it's definitely small. As you can see right there, it took me a while to figure out a way. It's shorter, and yeah, but I think that's just because there is just a lot less accessories with this one. I mean, actually I saw this very Nendoroid when I was looking in toy and hobby stores in Korea and Singapore, and I thought, oh, that can't be real. Like, you know, a lot of these places, like, it's not uncommon to see like forged, I don't know, fake bootleg Nendoroids. They're a lot worse quality, and I thought because Ariel is in a smaller box, it was not a real one, but apparently they probably were real ones. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at the box before we take her out of the box. So at the front we have a little, yay, I'm Ariel, I hate being underwater. She's got a little smile on her face. There's Flounder. I can't remember if he has any characteristics at all. And then there's Sebastian, is he a crab? He's a crab, isn't he? I almost said lobster. Yes, the Jamaican lobster. Yes. Oh, Ariel. Oh, you're making me crazy. Kissy girl. Yeah, those were some things he said. So you can see here, that's pretty much the same pose as on the front. She's got her little arms out and like, oh yeah, I'm so plucky kind of pose. I don't know. Anyway, down here she's got a slightly more determined look on her face. It's kind of hard to get close to this camera without it unfocusing. Sorry about that. And here she's hugging Flounder. Yay! Best friend Flounder, who just kind of is, if I remember correctly, he was kind of a wet blanket. Like, he didn't want her to go exploring in the ship and stuff. It's been a long time actually since I've seen The Little Mermaid, but I saw it a lot when I was young, and I do remember going to see it in the movie theater when I was like 5. So side of the box is just, oh, another possibility. Let's have her side on. There's Sebastian and Flounder. Yeah, there's her with the determined look on her face again. Yes. And what's on the other side? Oh, she's got the fork. Oh, I didn't know that she comes with the fork. The dingle hopper, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. It's been at least 10 to 15 years since I last saw The Little Mermaid. And then here she's hugging Flounder. So that about wraps it up for the looking at the box part. Let's actually open her up and see what we're working with here. Here she comes. Oh!
So, as you can see, you get Ariel, Sebastian, Flounder, the dingle hopper, aka fork, and 2 expressions, and a different tail position. Yeah. Also standard, you get different arms, and I like the touch of having this blue. Normally these are sort of like a clear color. Yeah, I quite like that. Anyway, so I'm quite happy that with the fact that the 2 expressions you get with her are quite, rather different. I remember with the Belle one, she just had smiling face with mouth closed and then smiling face with mouth open. And at least with this one, you have smiling face with mouth open because that's like standard anime kind of look. But then you also have smiling face, mouth closed, eyes closed, and then some sort of curious determination face. Yeah, that's quite cool. But other than that, you know, not much to this one. I think it was slightly cheaper than the regular Nendoroid. But anyway, let's have a little play. Let's put her in some positions, shall we?
Little Nendoroid Ariel. I don't think that last scenario that I placed her in was quite it was not quite technically canon, where she's trying to go after Sebastian with the fork. I like the little determination face she has here. A nice product. High quality as always. I'm always very impressed by Nendoroid and their little figures. They're always very detailed. If there was anything that I could say against this particular little girl, I wish there were possibly more accessories. Am I being a bit too picky? And also the little fork thing here, I don't know if it's gonna focus on there. Let's see if I can get it to... Well, you know, it's a little fork. It falls out way too easily from her little hand. That's why she's not holding it right now, because it keeps falling out. And I'm a little afraid to try again. I'll try again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so she's holding it now. Seems to be okay. But earlier I had a lot of trouble getting that to stick in there. And I think I better be really careful with that going on from here, because there's a little puppy and a little kitty in this house, and they like to eat things. It'd be a shame if they ate little Ariel's dingle hopper. Yeah, so I guess that about wraps it up for little Nendoroid Ariel. Thank you for watching as always, and I don't know, watch more of my videos. Go to the video that comes after this one. It's probably going to be this, like, another Disney Nendoroid unboxing or something. Or something completely different based on what you've watched prior to this. So that'll probably be exciting. You could subscribe to me if you want. I don't know. I think people try and get people to subscribe to them at the end of videos. I'm going to stop talking now. Ariel saying bye-bye now. Bye. Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
Les poissons, how I love les poissons. Love to chop and to serve little fish. First I cut off their heads and I pull out their bones. Ça c'est toujours délice. God damn.